I'm very upset because people are getting really out of control with this. With this white privilege stuff.
This is Georgia State Representative Erica Thomas. She posted a video on Facebook claiming that she was the victim of racism.
I'm at the grocery store and I'm in the aisle that says 10 items or less. Yes, I have 15 items.
First off, I personally find that this is selfish. The 10 items or less checkout lane is for 10 items or less. I mean, what makes her so special that she can just do whatever she wants?
But I'm 9 months pregnant and I can't stand up for long.
Oh my God, I'm sorry. I didn't know you were with child. I didn't realize that she had pregnant privilege.
This white man comes up to me and says, "You lazy son of a bitch."
Already, I'm questioning this. Who calls a woman a lazy son of a bitch? Just call her a lazy bitch.
He says, "You lazy son of a bitch. You need to go back where you came from."
Okay, now I'm really questioning this. This alleged incident happened in the middle of Cobb County, Georgia, where a quarter of the population is black. So in my brain, I feel like someone telling a black person to go back where they came from is highly unlikely.
People need to see the hate that is going on in this country. The hate is real.
Oh, well, in that case, it definitely happened. Now, the original story comes from the Associated Press. Even though there wasn't proof that any of this happened, and even though the grocery store in question didn't confirm or deny her story, they published the article anyway, based entirely off of a Facebook video.
He probably saw my Planned Parenthood shirt on. That probably made him even madder.
And while most news outlets were careful to print headlines that were designed to show that this is what she was claiming happened, some just flat out said that it absolutely did happen, without question. Welcome to journalism in 2019.
My daughter was standing there. She had her own groceries. We're teaching her how to, purchase her little items too. What he didn't know is that I had 11 items. My daughter had a couple more items. And even if I did have 20 items, it doesn't even matter.
Okay, back up. First, she claimed that she can't stand for long periods of time because she's pregnant.
And he said, you had 20 items in a 10-item lane. And I said, "Sir, I'm sorry. I'm pregnant." And I'm 9 months pregnant and I can't stand for long periods of time.
So you get in the express lane because you can't stand because you're pregnant, but you take the time to teach your daughter how to buy groceries? If you're in such a hurry to get off your feet, why would you do this? Not to mention that it seems like you can stand for a 15-minute interview with no problem. Anyway, the day after the alleged incident, a man named Eric Sparks came forward to tell his side of the story.
This woman was in the express lane that says 10 items or less, 2 other lanes completely free, open.
What?
I go pay for my 3 items in one of the other lanes. It
Uh...
frustrated me to see her there with that many items in her. She had about 20 items, so that frustrated me.
So if Mr. Sparks was able to pay for his items without having to wait behind Miss Thomas, let alone any other customer, then why did it bother him so much?
I walked up to the 2 customer service associations from Publix, asked them what can be done in a nice manner. They said, corporate policy, we can't do anything, but you as a customer can say something.
So the associates at the grocery store encouraged Mr. Sparks to approach Miss Thomas. Fantastic.
I took a step outside the store, thought about it, turned around.
And it bothered him so much that he stepped outside the door of the grocery store and re-entered to give her a piece of his mind.
I said, "Ma'am, not to be rude," my exact first words, point at the sign, 10 items or less. She berates me after that.
Oh my God, this is hilarious.
I said, "You're selfish." She did mention she's 9 months pregnant. I said, "It doesn't matter in this case. It has no point on this case. There's 2 empty lines. You don't need to be in the express lane."
Well, at least he had a good reason. As for Miss Thomas's accusation that Mr. Sparks had claimed that he told her to go back where she came from, well, that's where it gets complicated.
Her words stating on Twitter in her video, stating I told her she needs to go back where she came from, are untrue. I am Cuban. I am not white. I am white, but I am Cuban. I am not racist.
That's exactly what a racist would say.
I'm a Democrat, number one. I vote Democrat party line.
Well, that sheds some light on the subject. I'm kidding. But seriously, don't vote down party lines. Do your research and vote for the best candidate. But I digress.
My Facebook, I will make it public. Proven facts. All my statements are anti-Trump, anti-Republican, anti-racism, anti-bigotry.
And a sampling of his Facebook posts definitely shows him to be a never-Trumper, even posting that Trump should go back to Germany to his Nazi roots. But did Mr. Sparks tell Miss Thomas to go back where she came from? Let's ask her.
What were his exact words as far as go back to where you came from? He said those exact words?
Well, like I said, I mean, like I know what I don't know what he said. He said go back, you know, those types of words. I don't want to say he said go back to your country or go back to where he came from, but he was making those types of references is what I remember.
You just don't want him for the exact phrase.
No, definitely not. But I know it was go back because I know I told him go back.
Yeah, that'll hold up in court.
And you know what? At the end of the day, he's going to get what's due to him.
What do you think is due to him?
I think that he definitely needs to be brought up on charges.
Charges? Even if he said those words, that's not a crime. In fact, it's not even a legitimate news story. Thanks for watching, sharing, and hitting that like button. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Also, I'd like to give a very special thanks to all of my channel members and all of my PayPal and Patreon supporters. Thanks again for tuning in, and I hope to see you all next time.
You degraded me and you berated me, and everybody needs to see
You know
your
it's
face
on camera, right?
Yes, I know it's on camera. This
Good luck,
speaks
ma'am.
for every black, brown, and any woman that's out there that's 9 months pregnant, and a white man comes up to you and calls you a son
not white.
of I don't care what
I'm
you
not
are.
white.
Yes, you are.